It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale. Here comes Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a two-time heavy. It's the Brown Bomb.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
Fighting out of the blue corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Beautiful counterpunch. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
What a massive upset this would be.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Todd?
Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
The referee's counting him, watching him close. Come on, make it. You can do it.
4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes. They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. That one will count.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. There's a counter shot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Quick punch scores. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. As bad as boxing judging. And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got a couple of big units there, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Throws the jab, but does not score. And that hook misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, this is the time that we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good punch. Joe Louis in trouble.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
As he survived the storm, he's throwing punches again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice quickness to avoid that punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, there was no doubt. And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them. They may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt and someone's going to react.
Swing and a miss with the jab. You'd like to see more jabs.
Don't lose focus. Don't focus on that.
At some point, the corner.
One, two, three, four, five.
Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter shot lands. That hook doesn't score. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice exchange here from both men. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. And a round that seemed like... And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
Oh my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. defense all the time. Good counter punching. Not a lot of defense here at all. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's back up, but the corner has to take some responsibility here and maybe stop this fight.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Nope, that jab not going to score. Can't find a home with that jab. So much firepower here. That punch landed. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe-to-toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting the shots go.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Missing with that jab. A real good back and forth between these two fighters. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Punch, counter punch. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. You know that bell was sweet. And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They both want the knockout. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. They're both trying for a knockout. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. What would you tell this guy? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. They better start respecting each other's punching power.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Stumbling around on Bambi legs.
Oh, I heard that, never but I saw it.
How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back.
Where was the defense?
Oh, what a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't...
So much for defensive abilities.
His legs have gone. Got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Green Day's neck.
What's the referee thinking right now? At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Beautiful counter punch. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Nice counter. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.